Good afternoon, Detective Gaither, or Sergeant Gaither.
Good afternoon.
My name is Doug Weinstein. I represent Deamonte Kendrick.
Yes, sir.
I just want to ask you a few questions about your interview with Mr. Zachary. In that interview with Mr. Zachary, when he is asked where he got the information about the murder of Donovan Thomas, at one point, Zachary says, Yak told me, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then you asked him why, presumably why did Yak tell Zachary that information? You recall asking him why?
I do.
But he didn't respond to that. He did not give you a why as to why Yak would tell Mr. Zachary that, correct?
Objection, Your Honor. The video is the best evidence of that.
After he didn't tell you why.
Objection assumes facts not in evidence.
It's in the video.
Your Honor.
Overruled.
After he didn't tell you why, you didn't follow up at all, did you?
Follow up with what, sir?
You didn't ask him repeatedly why. You did not delve into that further. You let the conversation go a completely different direction, correct?
Compound.
Sustained.
After he failed to answer your question, you did not follow up, correct?
Follow
as
up.
to why.
I'm not understanding.
Vague,
what...
objection, vague.
Follow up is a very simple
Overruled.
term. After he failed to answer your question as to why, you did not again ask why, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And you also asked a little later in that same interview, what exactly did they say? What exactly did Yak say? Do you recall that?
At what portion of the interview?
In what portion?
You stated that
About
later
45 minutes into the interview.
Okay.
Okay. You say, what exactly did they say? What exactly did Yak? You don't use the word Yak, but you're referring to Shannon and Yak. Do you remember asking what exactly did they say?
I'm not recalling which context or what part of the interview you're speaking of.
Okay. So you don't remember asking what did they say?
I don't know.
I'm just want to ask, you don't remember?
Objection, Your Honor. Number one, that last question is harassing. It was asked and answered. And number two, if Mr. Weinstein has something to, she says she doesn't recall or know what he's talking about.
I can move on. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll withdraw the question. Mr. Zachary never told you in that interview exactly what Yak said, correct?
He did.
I'm sorry?
He did.
He did. What did he tell you that Yak said?
From the best of my recollection, he stated that Yak told him about the murder as well.
But you asked, what exactly did he say? Right? That's what you asked him. What did Yak say? For example, correct?
I asked him, what did Yak say? Yes.
Right. And you asked also, what did Shannon say? Do you recall that?
I do.
And do you remember Shannon's, or allegedly, Shannon's answer, what Shannon told Zachary? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll withdraw that. What did Quindarius Zachary say that Shannon told Zachary?
That they caught Nut down bad, and he also stated that Yak told him the people that were involved with the murder, the names. That's in the interview as well, that he stated Yak said.
But you didn't get an exact quote like that. You got nothing like that, correct? You didn't get the word. Let me stop right there. You didn't get an exact quote like that, correct?
Objection, vague.
Sustained.
You did not get a quote from Zachary about what Yak allegedly said the same way that you got a quote from Zachary about what Shannon allegedly said,
Objection,
correct?
relevance, and objection,
Overruled.
and objection, vague as to the.
Overruled. If you don't understand the question, Sergeant, just say that.
I understand this question. He gave me the names of the people that were involved. He did not elaborate more about exactly what Yak said.
Okay, but could you answer the question that I asked?
What's your question again, sir?
Can I have the court reporter read the question back? Because I doubt I could replicate it the same way.
You did not get a quote from Zachary about what
Yak.
allegedly said, the same way that you got a quote from Zachary about what Shannon allegedly said, correct?
Correct.
So you didn't really ask Zachary a lot of detail as to the specific information that Mr. Kendrick, Yak, allegedly said to Mr. Zachary, correct?
Specifically, he stated the names that Yak told him that were involved.
When you are asking Zachary about Deamonte Kendrick, you didn't, for example, ask Zachary the reasons that Yak may have disclosed that information to Zachary?
Objection, that would have called for speculation that she would not have been able to, that would not be admissible anyway unless it came from.
You can ask the question, whether she asked the question.
An objection relevance as to whether she would have asked Mr. Zachary to speculate about what is in Mr. Kendrick's mind.
She asked Mr. Zachary lots of questions about reasons and motivations for people doing things.
I believe Mr. Quindarius offered information about your client.
Okay, but can you answer my question?
What's your question again?
Would the court reporter please read the question back?
Asking for Zachary lots of questions about reasons and motivations for people doing things. Or overruled.
You need the question before that.
There, yeah. No, it's my fault. I'm sorry. Thank you for your help. Could you read the question before that part?
There's going to be a lot of back and forth between the two of them before you get to the question.
So you're asking Zachary about Deamonte Kendrick. You did, for example, ask Zachary the reasons that Yak may have disclosed that information to Zachary.
Did I ask him the reasons?
Yeah, did you ask him the reasons?
No, I did not.
Okay. So really, you didn't ask Mr. Zachary a lot of questions about the specific information that he allegedly got from Deamonte Kendrick.
No, that's not on the video.
Sorry?
No, that's not. On the video, no, I didn't.
I'm sorry.
No, I did not.
Okay. Let me ask you something else. There was a discussion on Direct about the shooting at Club Crucial on January 6th, I believe. Do you recall that?
Yes, sir.
And one of the things you testified to is that Deamonte Kendrick, Yak, he'd gotten arrested up the street from Club Crucial. Do you remember that?
I didn't say up the street from Club Crucial. She asked me if I knew that he was arrested that night of January 6th, and I stated after.
Okay.
I found out after.
You found out after.
Yes, sir.
And you know that that arrest had nothing to do with that shooting at Club Crucial.
I don't know. I didn't charge him for that.
He wasn't. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah,
So
I object to assuming facts not in evidence.
Sustained.
there's been. Could I just respond? We've had officers in here
Your Honor,
testify.
Move on to the next question.
Okay. Also, earlier today, you testified when we're talking about how you corroborated information, that one of the ways you corroborated the information that Mr. Zachary gave you
Mhm.
was because Zachary, Sledge, and Turner all were from Capital Homes. Do you recall that?
How I corroborated information?
Yes.
I don't believe I answered. Corroboration came from them because they were from Capital Homes.
That wouldn't make any sense, would it?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance and
Overruled.
That wouldn't make any sense, would it?
To who?
To anyone that you corroborate information because they are from Capital Homes.
Your Honor, objection. Number one, it mischaracterizes the testimony.
Sustained.
Would them coming from Capital Homes, them being Zachary, Sledge, and Turner, corroborate anything?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance.
Overruled.
Would that corroborate anything, the fact that they are from Capital Homes?
Are we talking about something specific involving this case?
This was your
or
testimony.
just-
I'm sorry. This was your testimony from this morning. I'm just trying to ask you a question.
Mhm.
Would Zachary, Sledge, and Turner coming from Capital Homes corroborate anything?
Objection. Mischaracterizes her testimony.
Sustained.
All right. I've got no further questions for you. Thank you.